Story that could have ended much worse. A family's home filled with lethal levels of carbon monoxide. News 4's Nalina Shapiro just returned from Genesee County with new information on this story. Nalina.
Well, to put this into perspective, Victoria, most working carbon monoxide detectors will go off at about 16 parts per million, and Village of Oakfield officials say they detected levels as high as 1,200 parts per million inside a home on Forest Avenue. Around 7 o'clock this morning, they responded to a call and found Ethel McNear and a young child outside on the porch. McNeil didn't feel well, but the child was okay. John Jackson was still inside and needed help right away. When fire officials went into the home, they said it was about 115 degrees. Jackson was disoriented and seemed ill from CO poisoning. He was transported by Mercy Flight to ECMC to be treated in their hyperbaric chamber that basically works like a vacuum, sucking the CO out of a person's body. McNear went to United Memorial Medical Center in Batavia, and the boy was taken away by a private vehicle. Officials believe the boiler was malfunctioning, and that caused the dangerous carbon monoxide buildup inside the home.
You can crank your heat up if you have a good working boiler and not have a problem. But when you crank it up and it continues to run and never really catch up to where it wants to be, then you continually dump gas into the house. More than an hour and a half to 2 hours exposure, and we probably would have been a recovery as opposed to a rescue effort.
Right now, officials don't believe there were working CO detectors inside the home. They say when the winter rolls around, they respond to more and more calls like this one because people don't get their furnaces inspected or they don't change their batteries in their CO detectors. Right now, the victims' conditions are unclear. We are working to find out that information. Reporting live, Nalina Shapiro, News 4 at noon.